welcome to the Crypto Bits. Hope everybody is well. It is the 27th of July 2024. Crypto is not doing anything, but Legends, I thought I would just come in and say, what's going on? We'll talk about the Holo chart, because if you didn't make gains on this, there is something seriously wrong with your crypto portfolio. I told you well before where the price was going to go to, or where I thought the price was going to go to, and it kind of got there, all right? But we knew that this was happening. I've got a few things to show you tonight. Also, the new addition to the Crypto Bits that I've been working very, very hard with in the background, and you're going to see more of the legend that is Johnny Stang AI going forward. But anyway, let's go to the chat to see who we've got in this evening. Holy crap, we've got 5 people in already. That's just ace. So yeah, apologies for being radio silent for a while. My life is incredible right now. Everything's a little bit crazy. As you know, I left my full-time job to start my own company, and that has been absolutely bonkers. Obviously, we're working on building the platform for the gosh, it's really frustrating because there's a lot of secrecy that I have to be said, but I can say that we are working with Holo and Holochain to build something awesome, and we're just waiting now for the next steps, which is obviously beta, before the whole Weaver Networks thing explodes and all of you go crazy with the Weaver Networks magic. Martin, when's amateur hour? Probably sometime tonight, without a doubt, my bruski. But yeah, first one in, Aris Snoopy with yay. Legend! Got George Bethune in as well. Those of you that are in, just drop a comment and just say hi. It's great to see you all. I will be harvesting very, very soon. We'll be out on the Combine Harvester, so no doubt I'll be smashing some live streams in. I'm going to try and get a stand into the combine so that you can see what's going on during the day as we're combining the oilseed rape and the wheat and the barley and then the peas. And then in September, we're going on an epic journey to America, traveling through California, Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, going to Universal Studios. There's loads and loads of cool stuff that's happening. So if you're not making money in crypto, what the frick has gone on in the last couple of months, Legends? We should have just naturally made a bit of cash off the back of what's happened over the last few months. It's not been that difficult to make money in crypto at this moment in time. You know that we've got the halving. The halving's happened, but nothing tends to happen for a good 7 or 8 months. So maybe September or October, we might start to see some big movements. But let's start with the Holo chart Legends. Whew! I'm really, really excited. This is really, really cool. Okay, so back. Let's rewind. I need to make like a rewind sound. Do you remember that rewind sound that you get? George Bethune, I've noticed in the past few months that Holo are constantly on X. That's really, really good news. Yes, I believe the media side of things are really starting to ramp up now. Holo's looking great. Holo is looking very, very good. It's in a very strong position. Those people that said it's a dead coin, well, they're missing out, aren't they, on the gains? Let's just be honest. Anyone ordered a Volaphone? No, I haven't actually. But the ideology of it is really, really cool. I think, will I get one to support a Volaphone? Quite possibly, yes. Will I use it? Well, sadly, a lot of the stuff that I use has to come from Apple. A lot of the apps that I use, certainly for work, only work with Apple for some reason. Android and any other platform, I can't get the apps to work as part of my agronomy. So I don't know. But you know, to support the whole ecosystem, then quite possibly, yeah, I'll get a Volaphone and probably give it to my son, maybe. Right, Legends. Let's break into this. So as you know, back in 2021, it seems such a long time ago, but we have been together for this period. I think it was back in March of 2021 when we started the crypto bits together in this epic journey. The price of HOT went all the way up to 3 cents, which was crazy, before the bears came in and took all of our profits away. Remember the big dip here? I made some serious cash on this by longing it. I woke up at something ridiculous like 2 o'clock in the morning, longed it because all the alarms were going off. Boom, massive long, made a shed load of cash here, and then the price just continued to tumble down, which created this descending triangle. Now, with a descending triangle, everybody knows that there has to be a point where the price has to create a reversal. So way back, October of last year, I created this descending triangle with the breakout line, and I did put in here that the weekly was looking fire. Now, although we didn't reach the 1 cent mark, we did actually get a breakout of the ascending triangle, and we got this 400% rise to the upside. Now, this is really good news, because what we've done is we've retested those old resistance, the resistance back here, all the way back from 2022, legends. We're retesting that resistance. It is a very strong resistance. Also, what we've done as well is we've proven that the historical support or resistance line, we'll call it a support line because it was a support line, back in September of 2022 and then again in February of 2023, we got the support once again before breaking down. But we do have some interesting stuff happening on the daily, which we will go into, and hence why I'm creating this video this evening for Hola, because something interesting might be happening in the charts. Now, I did hear that Trump and Elon Musk is talking about Bitcoin. I need to have a look at that to see how true or how real that is. But that's really cool for the future. I do think Trump's going to get back in 2024, and that's, to me personally, freedom of speech. I think it's a really good thing. I don't think Kamala Harris just quite has that edge that the world needs right now, certainly for world peace. Isn't it frustrating that the crypto bits everyone can just join in? It doesn't matter where you are in the world, and we're all friends. It's not hard to be friends in the world, but there's too much greed, sadly, in the world, which is really sad. George Bethune says, still have not taken any profits, but keep buying all sorts. BCH is my new one at the moment. And Trump gets stuff done, to be honest. He does. Okay, so what I want to talk to you about, and then I'm going to introduce the new legendary Johnny Stang AI and see what he has to say. He's itching to say hello. So we'll bring him in a second. There's no face attached to Johnny Stang AI at the minute, but I'm hoping that is going to happen. Invested a lot of money in this guy, so hopefully he will not create an amateur hour. Fingers crossed. He might do. Johnny will have a big news in Q3 about Weaver Networks. Quite possibly, yes, quite possibly. We've joined forces with a certain individual that designed the certain Holoport, maybe not. So, big things are happening for Weaver Networks now and in the future. So please stay tuned. I know things are taking time. It's taking longer than I ever thought it would take, but just bear with them, okay? Things are really happening. Okay, so this chart, we got the breakout. We got the 400% breakout. Take profits, nice one. Boom. Relative strength index was ridiculous. We wrote this. We put this red line in here before it even took off. Relative strength index through the roof. Take your profits. Wait for the relative strength index to cool back down and then jump back in again. So I took my profits and then I jumped back in down here. And then I jump back in down here, and then I jump back down in here. And then the reason why I got on the daily is I need to talk to you about the daily, because there's something that's really cool that's happening. Remember, we usually use the 15-minute scale, and the 15-minute scale gives us some short-term movements, whereas the daily is a much longer movement. But I think you lot will be experts right now. But we obviously need to bring Johnny Stang AI in to talk about this here. And that is a classic head and shoulders pattern movement. What I'm excited about, okay, is that we do have the bear cross, okay, the death cross, the price coming back down here. But it looks like we're getting some sort of reversal. The relative strength index is also low as well. Has been low for quite some days now. I've been keeping an eye on it. And now we've got this head and shoulder pattern emerging. So without further ado, let's bring Johnny Stang AI in. Johnny Stang AI, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hello, Johnny Stang. Hope you are well. I am Johnny Stang AI from Crypto Bits Classroom, and I'm here to teach you the inverse.
The inverse what?
Head and shoulders pattern in regards to crypto trading.
Legend.
An inverse head and shoulders pattern is a chart formation that indicates a reversal from a downward trend to an upward trend. It consists of 3 parts, 2 low points on either side of a lower point. The lower point is the head,
which is this
and
bit?
The 2 higher points are the shoulders.
Correct.
This pattern is significant in cryptocurrency trading because it can signal a potential bullish reversal, giving traders an opportunity to buy in at a lower price before the market moves up.
Well done.
So, Johnny, can I make a joke about crypto?
Go on then, Johnny Stang AI. Tell me a freaking joke, you legend.
Why did the crypto trader go broke?
I don't know. Why did the crypto trader go broke?
Because he couldn't find his wallet.
Right, Stang, no more freaking jokes, you absolute donkey.
The inverse head and shoulders pattern is crucial because it helps traders identify potential market reversals, allowing them to make informed decisions and potentially gain financial benefits. Recognizing this pattern can enable traders to enter the market at an optimal time, maximizing their profits.
Why has he got he talks and he starts stuttering? Maybe because that's what I do when I'm trying to get AI to learn my voice. But he's got more of a southern accent. It's definitely not a Yorkshire accent, is that? Stang AI has more of a London accent. So I need to get that shit out of him straight away. But he's doing all right. He's doing all right trying to explain this inverse head and shoulders. I'm actually quite impressed.
Back to you, Mr. Stang. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like. And I look forward to seeing you all in the Crypto Bits classroom.
Those of you that don't know, Crypto Bits has created the Crypto Bits classroom. So Johnny Stang AI will be creating a lot of information based around understanding these charts, etc., visuals, videos, background music, all of that cool stuff. So stay tuned for all of that. There's loads of cool stuff happening in relation to Johnny Stang AI and the Crypto Bits classroom. I think the idea is that we talk so much within these videos that I feel that we miss the key information for you lot. So this is what Johnny Stang AI is all about. Have you got anything else to say, Johnny Stang AI?
Peace.
Peace and
legends. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. What a legend. Okay, so that is Johnny Stang. That is Johnny Stang AI. Oh my gosh. Defo a Christmas cracker joke, absolutely. So I hope you lot like Johnny Stang AI. I've got a bit of work to do. It's a little bit boring. Doesn't really have the charismatic feel that you get from the Crypto Bit. So I've got a bit of work to do to program this legend. But it's cool. Okay, we can program Johnny Stang AI to say whatever he wants. So tell you what, just write in the comments what you want Johnny Stang AI to say, and I'll get him programmed to tell you something about anything. Let's just have a bit of fun, okay, and talk about crypto whilst You lot are typing what you want me to get Johnny Stang to talk about. Johnny Stang AI before GTA 6. Boom! Yes! Brotherhood, he's nervous. I think he is actually, to be fair. Yeah, he's had a few whiskey shots. I mean, yeah, I don't drink, so Johnny AI is taking over the whiskey shots. Too much beer. Yeah, too much of the beer truck, obviously. But seriously, what do you think? Cedric LeBel is in the house. What is going on, Cedric? You absolute rock legend. It's great to see you. I'm not set up to play some rock music, so I don't know. Legend. What's going on? Brotherhood, are you nervous, Johnny? I'm never nervous. Never. We're never nervous on the crypto bits, but I think Johnny AI sounds a little bit nervous. Okay, so he explained to you what the inverse head and shoulders was. Great information. So, yeah, we'll make some videos in relation to inverse head and shoulders. We'll get Johnny Stang on it, smashing it out and loving life. But I do need to make him sound a little more happier, don't I? Right, smashing into Crow because Crow is, gosh, not doing a lot right now. I thought it's due a big breakout. That relative strength index has been down for so freaking long. It really has. It's been down for so long. There is a time where Crow was absolutely flying. Now the platform itself, crypto.com, has come a long way. It's so much easier now to buy and sell crypto, to add money using your Apple Pay or Google Pay, and to withdraw money almost straight away. It's pretty instant. So those of you that are using crypto.com, you know my thoughts about crypto.com in the past, and it is so much better now, and I'm starting to like it a lot more. I really am. Carter's home by Holo. Laughing out loud. It's not financial advice. You do what you like. If you want to buy Holo, then you're helping the whole Holo community or the whole hot community. So yeah, get some hot pot. Let's have a look at DOT. We're having a look at DOT. What the frick? Like, what the frick is going on with crypto right now? The hot has been the most exciting crypto right now. Ion, like literally nothing. That was a real shame. It was doing so well with Ion, and then it just shut down. VeChain, not so much. Ooh, okay. XRP, certainly one to watch, legends. We've been stuck between this resistance and support for a whole bunch of times now. This is on the daily chart. So each candle represents one day. Look at this, legends. This is just incredible, okay? So what I did produce was it a symmetrical triangle? I can't remember. Let's have a look on the weekly. Was it a symmetrical triangle that I created? Kind of, yes. I would say it's a symmetrical triangle. The problem with a symmetrical triangle is that the price can go either way. The price can go up or down with a symmetrical triangle. The thing with this chart is that we've had quite a low relative strength index for quite some time. Yes, we'll have a look at BCH after XRP. Might as well. Why not? We're here, we're chatting, we're living life, things are great. And then we got the breakout, and I was like, yes, this is going to be great. And then we got that huge breakout to the upside here. If I can zoom in so you can see it, we went all the way from 48 cents up to 88 cents. And I was like, this is it. Like, this is it. This is where we're actually going to get our breakout. I thought that was like yesterday, but no, it's back in July of 2023. And then XRP has literally done nothing ever since. So there's going to be two huge breakouts. One of them is going to be a huge breakout down, and one is going to be up. Now, I believe the SEC is almost settled. XRP is going to be the future. It's just been a stubborn old git. I've got a lot of faith in XRP. I've been holding it for what seems like eternity now. Here's my prediction: $4.36 to the upside. XRP did not do anything in the last bull run, so it has to do something in this bull run, surely to God. So if you want to hedge your bets on something that could absolutely fly to the freaking ether, then it has to be XRP, surely. Okay, hot, fine. Pot will go to $1 eventually one day. Of course it will. Not a problem. Just take a bit profit when it does 400-500%. Take a bit out when the relative strength index is way over the top, like up here. The relative strength index goes to about there. Take your profits and then wait for the relative strength index to come back down. Great. Do it. No problem. But XRP is a freaking sleeping giant, and that thing is going to go absolutely mental one day. And you're going to go, holy crap, Stang, I've just made £200,000 on my XRP because I just sat on it and did nothing. In fact, just go to sleep on it. Go to freaking sleep on XRP. Don't look at it for possibly the next 9 months. It's fine. It's fine. Jeremy Hansen, it's great to see you all. It feels good to be back. I'm actually quite excited about doing the crypto bits. It gets me really excited. It makes me feel good. Right. BCH. Oh, BCH. BCH Legends Relative Strength Index is mediocre to get into BCH. Now, personally, I wouldn't, because there's your golden cross. We're currently seeing a bit of a divergence, possibly. We could see a cooling off to bring the relative strength index back down. You might actually get a better position to buy in. But who knows right now? This is looking at the weekly. So we could see some more sideways action for a couple of weeks. See the relative strength index come down. Maybe a buying opportunity. But back here in August 23 on the weekly was the last time you could really have bought Bitcoin Cash. Looking at the daily, let's try and make this a little bit more easier to understand. Relative strength index is ridiculously high. Okay, don't buy any BCH yet. Some great buying opportunities though for BCH. What was that? That was some. How many BCH did you buy, bro? Don't tell me. But if you bought one BCH, that is a price from 340 to 398. That's some decent returns off the back of BCH if you bought a couple. Great. Happy days. I could see a pattern emerging here that we're going to get this bouncing between the resistance line here. Oh, shit. The resistance line here and the support line here. And then some cheeky breakdowns with the relative strength index coming below, boom, bouncing back in. So we've had this since the 13th of July. We're now on the 27th of July. So we're coming up to almost, 2 weeks of being stuck between this support and resistance line. What is the future of BCH looking at this chart? Cool down. Cool down to here. Boom. 385 brings the relative strength index back down to mediocre. Where has the relative strength index been? It's been pretty high for some time. Great buying opportunity for me would be the 364 mark, if not below here. This is where I'd be buying. Okay, below that 364 mark. Breaking in a little bit further, we have had a cooling off. Holy crap. That is another inverse head and shoulder pattern, legends. So, holy crap. Damn. Inverse head and shoulder pattern. Interesting. We need to do this to that. And if this actually was to get a run, it's going to look at that. It's taking us back to that 526 mark. Interesting. I still wouldn't get in now. The reason being is that relative strength index is way, way too high. But if you're in for the long game, there is an inverse head and shoulder there, pattern there, meaning that maybe in possibly the next couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, we might actually see some sort of epic movement to the upside. I like it. BCH is actually looking quite tasty. We've got some beautiful, beautiful signals happening in the crypto world. I think we're going to start seeing some movement, certainly in the next probably three or 4 months. Holochain Gigolo with the €2. You freaking legend. Why is my alerts not working? that's a little bit disappointing. When bull market, Johnny, I am tired. I want money. Okay. I've got a really, really good idea for everybody if you want to make money. I think we should all start. How do we do this? Okay, so the Johnny Stang that you met back in 2021 is nothing compared to the Johnny Stang you now know in 2024. Right? It's a completely different person. His mindset is completely different. And if which I'm not now, okay, I appreciate the €2. Thank you very, very much. But if you want money, keep the money for yourself. That's the idea. Legend. It's there! There it is! She's not going to speak, is she? She actually mugged me off. Thank you very much for the changing glow. You're absolute legend. But I always seem to find ways of making money or finding money. And you're not going to make serious amounts of money by having a 9-to-5 job. That's just not going to happen, okay? You can make money by having a 9-to-5 job and doing why the words that I found out the other day was doing side quests. Okay, so those of you that play computer games, you live your main storyline, which is your 9-to-5 job, and then you do these little side quests in between. And certainly now for the past few years, that's what I've been doing. I've done a side quest with the Holotube, which has now turned into this monster that is the crypto bits that creates passive income to be able to buy cool stuff like Johnny Stang AI, to be able to go on these epic holidays, which I've now got some really, really good technology. So we will be recording the American trip this year. I've got a collaboration with ABAX, the tracker software, so you'll be able to see actually where we travel to around America. So that's really, really cool. So yeah, things are looking up, and you've got to do these little side quests in life, and these little side quests can make you a surprising amount of money just for helping people out. Now that can be talking about something on YouTube or on TikTok. If you don't know how to do that, there's loads and loads of platforms now that can create videos for you, and then smash out content. And just smash out one video a day, and then yes, it takes a long time to be able to get to that monetary value, possibly 6 months, but consistency is key, legends. The other thing you can do is little side quests. So let's say that you have a job and you're a skilled employee working for a building company. What is wrong with you doing some weekend jobs of building garden walls or something like that? Okay, you'll be surprised how much money you can make off the back of doing some garden wall repair works. Just creating yourself a little advert saying weekend wall repairs for an amount. Why not? Okay, why not? It works, and then you'll start getting into the whole business sense, and then your brain will completely change because you'll be like, holy crap, just this weekend I've made more this weekend than I did working during the week for my full-time job. And then you're like, hang on a minute, if I can push this a bit more over the weekend and maybe a few hours on a night when the children are at friends and the wife is, or the husband is busy doing something else, you can fit a couple of extra jobs in there one night a week, job done. And that's kind of like what happened to me. Things started spiraling out of control in my own time. I started looking at ways that I could generate income, and then it completely exploded from there. This has been pure hard work and determination. All right, I've lost it. I've turned my head into a McDonald's sign. Look, I'm loving it, and that's from the pure grit and stress of building my own companies. So I've got the crypto bits, I've got Bluestone Agricultural Service, got Weaver Networks, and what else may happen? Okay, I drive combine harvesters. I do a bit of land work every now and again where people want it. You've got to keep going. You've got to keep investing in yourself, and that's what we don't do in this country. We do not invest in ourselves anymore. Football games, what's going on, bro? Yes. Still hodling, you absolute legend. That's what we do. I will not sell for another 5 to 6 years. Great. Okay. If you've got the money to be able to do that, where you can just say to yourself, I am not selling now for another 5 to 6 years. Brilliant. All right. Make sure you've got your wallet seed nice and safe, because you're going to need that when we take out the millions and millions of pounds that we've earned in cryptocurrency. Can you get 70 pence per... You can get 70p per brick for building a wall. Seriously? Well, okay, let's okay, so those of you that know how to build a wall, let's just do this. So 70 pence per brick, and let's say we're going to do, I mean, this is a guess, I know nothing about building. 70 pence a brick, and you're going to do in the day, tell me if I'm talking absolute nonsense, 1,233 bricks in a day. That's £863.10 income, okay, that you're going to get for the bricks. Do you have to buy the bricks, or is that literally what you're being hired at, 70 pence per brick? They buy the bricks. I mean, that's fairly decent income for one day of 1,000 bricks. Johnny, I will see you again in December. Huller Chain will be on 27 by then. I bloody hope so. I really do hope so. That it'll be at 20 euro cent. Fingers crossed. December's great. Looking forward to December. I've got loads of time in December for us to keep talking about Hull and watching things break up. So that is literally the labour charge at 70 cents per brick. I mean, why not? If you've got a full-time job anyway and you know how to lay bricks, what is wrong with building a wall for somebody? Okay, well, it's the weekend. I want to go and watch football and I want to drink alcohol. Watching football costs you money. Going out and drinking costs you money, okay? Create a hobby that makes you money. That's what you need to do, okay? I do not feel guilty for making money. Not at all. I used to be like, oh, yeah, that's probably a bit too much. No, okay? It's all about how you value yourself. And can that person do that job without you? Most probably not, 99% of the time. Be transparent with that person. If you're going to do a job, let them know a quote, how much it's going to cost them, okay? And I always do a quote is the absolute maximum price, and then I work it out based on what I've done, and it always works out a little bit cheaper than the quote price. That's how you run it. Makes the customer happy because they're like, ooh, okay, he quoted me £950 for the job to build this wall, and he's charged me £863 and a penny. Don't forget tax, okay? Do not forget tax. And always make sure that you create a limited company so you can get your VAT back. Boom, shakalaka. Yeah, good business. It is. And there we go. We just built you a business. What should we call it? Stan the Bricky Man. I don't know. I'm into tractors and combine harvesters and walking fields with crops and bits and bobs like that. But in terms of business, get in touch with me on Discord and I will help you. I will teach you everything that you need to know about starting a business. You can start a business on literally no money, okay? Because that's what I did. I started Bluestone Agricultural Service with nothing, with zero, okay? I didn't invest a penny in it other than my time, okay? That's the only thing that I invested was my time. And I'm doing pretty well. Paying myself £3,000 a month, and still plenty of money in the account. In fact, I've possibly created myself 12 months wealth, so I have to worry about paying myself now, certainly for the next 12 months. So everything on top of that is net profit for the business, which builds Bluestone so that we can offer better stuff like better drone technology, better mapping. Much more competitive prices in the market, position myself a lot better. And that's what it's all about, okay? And when I've been running Bluestone now for 3 freaking months. 3 months. All right? And you can freaking do this, all right? All of you can do it. He's thinking, so I know some of you sat there going, no, I can't do that. I can't do it. Reach out. Reach out to me, all right, on Discord, and I will teach you. I will give you the crypto bricks. Yes, you can have that one. You can have it. It's yours. If you create a business called Crypto Bricks, all right, that's going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. But anyone could do it, okay? If I can do it, Stang, that has amateur hours pretty much every freaking day, doesn't know what day it is most of the time, then you lot can do it. Job, what does job stand for? Job stands for just over broke, okay? That's what job stands for. I don't have a job anymore. All right, I have this amazing company that's been built literally from thin air, because nothing in this world is real. All right, everything is made up. Once you understand that everything is made up in this world, you become so free, because everything is just a thought that has become reality. All right, that's all it is. All right, a rabbit doesn't get up in the morning, take a shower, brush his teeth, and then go to work, does he? Because it doesn't have conscience. Now, us humans have this intelligence and this conscience and go, I could create an idea that's going to build me wealth. And then we're living on the top of these ideas in order to maintain wealth. Do you understand that? Whereas if you break the code, watch The Secret, keep watching The Secret on YouTube. I keep telling you this. I've told you this about a million times. The Secret on YouTube Legends. That's what you need to watch. And once you've cracked the code, just the whole world starts to expand around you, and things, the sky is always blue even though it's raining. The future looks great. I'm going on this incredible journey in America in September. I'm hiring a freaking Dodge Challenger. Like, this guy is hiring a Dodge Challenger to drive 2,500 miles around America. Okay? 7 or 8 years ago, I would never have dreamt that I'd have been in that position to be able to do that. And I can do it because effortlessly I've broken the code, because I've gone, do you know what? I'm not working for the man anymore. I'm not interested in working for the man. I am going to work. Well, I'm not going to work. What am I going to do? I'm going to provide a solution or a service. Work is a horrible term. Work to me seems really negative. I'm going to provide a solution for people that need it and offer a service that nobody else can match. Okay? I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and I do make mistakes. But as long as you're honest about those mistakes and go, I've fucked up here, but this is how we're going to fix it, then do it. Okay? Honesty, integrity goes a million miles. It really, really does. So please, if there's one thing that you're going to take away tonight, is understanding that Johnny Stang AI is here to help you in your crypto bits classroom. And don't get stuck into this 9-to-5 world of you getting up, starting work at 9, finishing at 5, going home, getting a shower, going to the pub, restarting the whole system. All right? You need to break away from that. Johnny, you didn't need a budget to buy supply for Bluestone? No, okay? Because what I did in relation to supply is I went to the big chemical companies and literally begged on their doorstep and said, I'm leaving my job. I'm starting my own limited company. I am not going to be competitive against you. I want to work with you. Okay. And there was one company that offered me £100,000 a year on the spot to go and work for them. And I said, no, I'm not interested in working. I don't want to have a boss anymore. I want to build my own wealth. Okay. So if them as a company could see that I was worth £100,000 a year, what does that mean to them, how much I'm worth? It's got to be at least double that, hasn't it? Surely. Because they need to make money off the back of it. So I was like, this is a really, really good business idea. So I don't hold on to any chemical whatsoever, all right? I walk the farmer's fields, okay? And then once I've walked the farmer's fields, I create a recommendation based on the chemicals that they need. I then get in touch with the company that offers the best solution, the best product at the right price, okay? And then I add on my commission payments to them. I get a bill from the chemical company. So, got an outstanding bill of over £100,000 at the minute. But then when the farmer pays, I then pay the chemical company, and then I take the profit. I also do a crop walking fee. So walking a farmer's field, they pay me an amount per acre or per hectare to walk their fields. Okay, great business model. I don't have to worry about deliveries. I don't have to worry about returns. I don't have to worry about chemicals being dropped off. I just have to do my job as a crop doctor and create the prescriptions. I just need to purchase my own insurance, obviously a vehicle, which I had anyway, business insurance, drone insurance, public liability insurance, etc., etc. But the thing is that the insurance is probably the most expensive. But if you time when you need that, public liability was like 200 quid, something like that. But by the time I'd done a couple of side hustles, that had already paid for that. So when I say I started this business on zero, people say, oh, you need like 10, 20, 30,000 pounds to get going. You don't. You really don't. Okay. Go back to the Bricky, for example. All you need is you could get a bus. You could get a bus because you could tell the client, right, this is what we need to order. We need to order these bricks. We need to order this cement. We need to order this and that. I don't know because I'm not a brickie and I don't know. Okay, so say you can get hold of those resources. So what I would do is I would get in touch with the manager of B&Q or Wigs, that's what the DIY shops are in this country, and say, look, is there any chance I can open up a trade account with a 50 or 60-day payment term? You can then get a credit amount of possibly 6,000 or 8,000. That's all you really need. Get the bricks, get it delivered to the address, including the concrete, whatever you need, cement maybe. That gets delivered by them. Okay, they send you the bill. You've got 50 or 60 days to pay it. You know this job's going to take you 5 or 6 days. You give the customer 30 days to pay. They pay. You've still got 20 days to pay B&Q. You then pay them, and then you keep your profit margin. Boom, move on to the next one. All right, the business model works. It works, okay? And it works as long as people pay. But you know the people that are going to pay and the people that aren't, okay? You can always get them to pay up front. Doesn't matter. All right, create a website and have all of your work that you've done on there. I've created a website, mybluestone.co.uk, and currently building it at the minute. Go and take a look at it. Have a look at it. mybluestone.co.uk. I think it's a very professional website, in my opinion. Done it myself. Thank you very much, legends. But I've still got a lot of work to do. Okay. So you can do it. It's really, really important to understand that in this day and age, you don't need a van. You don't need a delivery driver. Okay? Drop ship everything. Get other people to do the work that they're already doing. And the people are like, well, your profits are going to be lower. Well, that's fine. It's really not a problem. Okay? As long as you're making 14, 15% net profit on your margin, great. Okay, a failing business is taking a profit of 5%. Okay, that is a failing business. A very well-to-do business is anything above 10% of your profit. What does that mean? Okay, £1,000 it's going to cost you to buy all the resources, to buy the cement, to drive there. Okay. So what is the net profit going to be? Well, you want to be charging the customer at least 1,200 quid. There's your 20% plus VAT. You can claim your VAT back if you're a limited company. Yes, drops. Yeah, I meant drop shipping loosely. Okay, so what you'll probably find is with DIY companies like B&Q, if you spend over £100, they'll give you a free delivery. Okay, certainly as a trade account as well. You go into your trade account online or you email your distributor, because that's what I do. I email the distributors and say, okay, I need these products ordering, and it's next day delivery. If I order before, it's same day delivery if I want it to be, if I order before 7 p.m. in the morning, but I don't usually order the night before so that they can make sure they've got the stock overnight to go to the farm the next day. But yeah, you don't drop shipping. You don't. I didn't really mean that. I meant that a lot of these companies do free delivery, so take advantage of it. Perhaps services business as in online marketing. Yes, quite possibly you could do that. The thing that you need to do is if you're good in an industry, okay, and you enjoy doing it, that's what you need to latch onto, okay. I don't feel like I have a job. I don't feel like I work anymore. I don't. I wake up, I go out in my car and go and walk some fields, talk to farmers who, most of them are extremely friendly. Some I consider, close friends. We get on, we go and spend time together, we hang out take the children out together and go and play in the park, etc., etc. And that's the dream, right? Okay, but message me on Discord, fire your business dream, your business idea at me, and I will help you to create that dream. I'll point in the right direction, because everybody deserves to have their own business. Certainly, if you're in the UK, because the UK now is super expensive. To get a pizza from Domino's, it's like 27 quid. Like, what the frick? To get a pizza? Are you kidding me? That's why I'm losing so much weight, because I can't afford pizzas anymore. But you can do it, all right? Every single one of you can run your own business. I'm not saying leave your 9-to-5 job. I am saying do side quests. And then once you started that side quest, start latching onto it. It's really, really important that you're like, okay, that's kind of working. I'm seeing some returns on that. All right, I'll build on that. And then you build reputation. Once you build reputation, then you get the explode. And it's all about starting your business and saying, yes, yes, yes. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. And then when it's big enough, it's really important to learn how to say, actually, no. Okay, I can't do that. I've got no more spare time left. And then maybe you're looking at expanding and going, okay, I can actually, if I look at it this way, I could actually leave my job and do this on my own, start my own limited company, and boom. I'll tell you what, things explode. It's just gone crazy. Like, life has changed so much for me. I cannot explain to you how much of a different person I am. Aviation with Pete. It's Johnny Stang. What's going on? Oh, look, Go is in the house. What's going on? Great to see you back as well. We have been talking crypto. We're not talking about business. I wouldn't eat Domino's for 3 million. I wouldn't at the prices that they're doing it as well. I'll go to Iceland now and grab some pizzas for £1. Thank you very, very much. I was working in sales around 20 years from Gabby Sinacci. Great to see you, Gabby Sinacci. Yeah, so those of you that are good at sales, okay, and you enjoy selling, think of something that you can sell that is easy to get hold of, all right? And think of an avenue, okay? It's when people say that you can go online, you can create a drop shopping account or an Amazon affiliate account, bullcrap, okay? Out of the 10,000 people that do it, maybe 3 or 4 is going to be successful, okay? Because there is a need and somebody understands that niche. That's a very, very hard thing to get into. Whereas customer integration is what's key, what's important. Look, I'm speaking to you live now, and this is what people want. It's what this human to human integration, the chat, everybody chatting, and me looking at the messages that you send and replying to them. So don't think that you can just become a millionaire by sitting in front of a computer and boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, I'll sell a lot of stuff. Nice one. Thank you, ma'am. No, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of energy. But you've got to do something that you enjoy doing, so that energy isn't like, oh gosh, this is a drain on my soul. It's like, no, I'm looking forward to going to the next one and the next one and the next one. My question is, your type of business is possible to be made also in another country? Yes. So I'm an agricultural consultant. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs to grow corn. If you live in a country where it's heavily farmed, what is wrong with offering your service on a weekend helping farmers. Farmers always need help, right? Walk onto a farm and say, look, I'm here for some weekend work. I'll do some tractor driving for you. I can do farm repairs. As a self-employed, and you can either charge yourself by the hour or you can charge yourself per job, whatever you feel that you want to do. Okay. If you don't have any experience in farming right now, then obviously you'll charge by the hour. But do it as a self-employed job and put yourself on call. You'll soon find out over 6 months that a farmer will ring a farmer and say, you don't know anybody that I can hire for a couple of days, do a couple of jobs, can you? Oh, yeah, Gabby Sinacci. Give Gabby Sinacci a ring and he'll jump on a tractor for you one weekend. Give him a ring. He's available on evenings for a few hours, but he can work a lot of weekends. And that is the networking. Phone call, can you come and help us with this? Oh, yeah, I can actually. Boom, there you are. Side quest completed whilst you're still doing your 9 to 5 job. And then build from there. That's how you do it. Winner, chicken dinner. Legends. Sounds easy, or I make it sound easy, but until you go out there and do it yourself, you're like, actually, that was really, really cool. How would you like to have an extra 100 euros in your pocket for doing a little bit of a weekend job? You know, 7 or 8 hours on a Saturday, 100 euros in your pocket. Do that every month. That's 400 euros. To me, 400 euros is a hell of a lot of money. I'd be quite happy to see an extra 400 euros in my bank account right now. The things that I could buy with that is ridiculous. Yes, all right, there's tax to pay. So it's 340 euros. No, 320 euros. So what? Still 320 euros for you just doing a side quest. Yes, I am still in the police. I'm a sergeant. I've got a team of police officers that I look after. So yes, I'm still doing that as well. I don't think I will ever give up doing that. I love it so much. And yeah, that's the side quest that's going to stick with me until I cannot physically do it anymore. I think that's the best way to explain it. But yeah, I do have my my taser course next month, so I will be fully qualified to have a taser, and I feel extremely proud of myself that I have been privileged enough to be able to do what I'm doing in life and still do stuff that I really enjoy doing. Busy schedule. Yeah, for me, busy is good, okay? If I was to sit down and do nothing, I start huffing and puffing, I start walking around the house. So, yeah, I agree. There's probably something inside me that some people don't have, okay? But if you want to change your life, you've got to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Does that make sense? You've got to change this. Okay, it's fine. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next week. Just do it now. Just do it. Okay, and it's going to be really uncomfortable. They say that there's a 100-day itch or something like that. So if you're smoking a cigarette now and you smoke 10, 15 a day, it's a great example because I've got a friend that's going through this right now because I went absolutely ballistic at him because he was smoking too much. And I said, please just try it for 100 days of no smoking. You know, use the nicotine patches, etc., etc., etc. And it was when we went to Le Mans. So when did we go to Le Mans? Early June, about the 10th of June. So he's now not been smoking for almost half, nearly 50 days. He's not been smoking, and he hasn't had one cigarette at all. Yes, he's taking the patches, but that's good because he's still getting his nicotine, he's still getting the drug, but he's clearing out his lungs. He feels much better. His skin looks better. He looks much more healthier. He didn't look happy to start. He looked extremely stressed out. But it's this 100-day itch. Once you get to 100 days in your brain, you can't. It's very difficult for you to go back to that old life. So if you want to try something for 100 days. I've gone back into fitness. I've started running. So this month, Legends, I am now at, 39.2 kilometers. I've done 40 kilometers this month, running 5Ks and 3Ks. And I'm getting to the point now where I've done it for a month and I feel bad in myself if I'm not running. Like, oh, bugger, I need to go for a run. And it's 80 minutes of my day. Okay, 80 minutes to go for a 3K run. How long does it take me? It's 5 minutes, 55 seconds to run a kilometer. So, yeah, by the time I've got changed, I've gone out for a run, call it 20 minutes of my life, my own fitness to go for a 3K run. It's half an hour if I want to go for a 5K run. But some days I feel that I want to go for a 5K run. But I got to the point now where I cannot not run because I'm getting to the point where it's part of my schedule, it's part of my routine. Right? I'm still not created the art of getting up at 5 a.m., but I want to. Getting up at 5 a.m. is super uncomfortable. Do stuff that is uncomfortable and it will become comfortable. I promise you that. An active life is a good life. Gabby Tanarchi, I will contact you next days on Discord for more info. Please do. Please just spam my Discord. I would love to hear from you all about your possible business ideas, and I'll help you to make that a reality. Holla, Chef Fraser is in the house. What's going on? We are freaking awesome. We're talking about business, and there's still loads of people watching, which is really cool because we're all just vibing, aren't we? We're just feeling the positive vibes. George Bethune, when I started to be self-employed, I just paid the bills, but after 2 to 3 months, it took off. Exactly, right? Something happens after 3 months, it just goes bonkers. And that's where I am at the minute. Okay, I've got enough money in the account to pay me for the next 12 months. So I'm kind of not now worried about money coming in. Okay, whereas if I worked for the company that I worked for, I would have got 2,100 last month and 2,100 this month. I've now got enough to pay myself 3,000 a month for the next year. Okay, you do the maths, very quick maths, to show how quick you can make a portfolio. That and I'm not one that likes to spend money anyway, so I'm not interested in getting a new truck or anything like that. That makes you poor, makes you super poor. Buying stuff straight away, get yourself well ahead. Buy bangers, buy cheap vehicles that you know is not going to last 4 or 5 months. But that's the fun part of it, because you're driving around a banger. Everyone's taking the absolute piss out of you, the mick out of you. Because I'm driving around in a hairdresser's car at the minute, or they call it a hairdresser's car. It's a Range Rover Evoque, 2012 model. Okay. Don't think China likes Trump's speech at the Nashville Bitcoin conference. So it did happen, did the Bitcoin? I need to watch that. I'm going to watch it after the live show, stick it on, have a bite to eat, and listen to it. But it was Trump and Elon, I believe. I don't think anything happened to Bitcoin. Maybe we should have a look to see if there was any kind of movement with Bitcoin. Oh, that's probably why China didn't like Bitcoin. But look, it's resetting the relative strength index. It's fine. We'll come back and test the support. Not a problem. All right. We're still not in this bull run. Although the halving's happened, we're still got to break that 70,000. That's what we need to break. We've got to break this line here before we see any magic. So just stay nice and chilled. Once we get past this 70K mark, it's boom. It's go time. But we're going to keep bouncing off this because we just don't have the strength yet until the miners realize that they're struggling with their 3.125 Bitcoin that they mine every time. The price has to go up. It's usually 8 or 9 months later that we see that breakout. But yeah, I need to watch that. That's going to be pretty cool to watch it. On it now, Trump speaking now, special guest, hopefully Elon, yeah. I did know that Elon was coming on, but I'm quite looking forward to watching it, actually. George Bethune, never look back. I've never looked back. It's great. It's great that I've maintained the relationships with the company that I left, so I still get chemicals supplied to the farmers from the company that I left. I created a great deal with them, which is really, really cool. To be able to... and that's just pumped straight back up, hasn't it? This is actually really, really interesting to watch because that is the whales 100% played. Look at that. So this is it's artificial, is this? This is Wales playing the big game, spitting the dummy out. That must have created a lot of scare for a lot of people to drop all of that way from 68,000 all the way to 66,600. Create a lot of fear in the market. Great opportunity for the Whales to dump a lot of money and then put it back up to gain more. This is a game that they're playing now in the crypto world. It's a real shame. Manipulation. That is the term I was looking for. Trump said that he would sack Gary Gensler. Brilliant. Okay, that's really, really interesting. Oh my gosh, I seriously need to go watch this. I wish we could play it live, but I know that I'll get absolutely murdered for copyright. I'm liking the fact that that Trump is getting into the crypto world now, CBDCs and all that sort of thing. It's really super exciting, the digital world. Now, what did I hear on... I was listening to some business, and there's a businessman talking about delivery drivers, that certainly short wheelbase delivery drivers, we might not see them in the next 5 years. They could become robotic because the technology that we have now, certainly these taxis that can drive people around by themselves, full automation, if they're driving from one depot to another, here we go, here's another dub. If they're driving from one set depot to another, these small wheelbase vans could become fully automated in the next 5 years. Now, that's going to need some really, really intricate AI to work. It's going to need sharding technology so it cannot be hacked, so people can't then take over the vehicles and use them as weapons. Crypto has a place for all of that. There's some incredible companies that can create such cybersecurity. Obviously, CrowdStrike isn't the best cyber security company to be able to do that. As we all know, when Microsoft went down, was it last week? Suckers. Trump is a money man. Trump is a visionary. That's what Trump is. Trump can see the problems and act on those problems. Just like the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, which I cannot believe is still freaking going on after all this time. It's ridiculous. But Putin has said that he will negotiate with Trump, because Trump has said that he will finish the war in a day. He'll deal with the war and finish it and create peace in a day. And Putin is open to that conversation with Trump. That is why it's so important to have such an important politician in for the next 4 years to be able to get things back in line with the world, because the world is messed up. Even my doorbell resets itself. Did it really? The doorbell reset itself last week. Oh, brilliant. Sack Gensler on your first day in office, Trump. Boom, let's go. Slick Stumos, what's going on, broski? Simpsons can tell the future. Can it, though? Okay, can Simpsons tell the future? Because I have people that are Simpson like through and through. They've seen even the latest episodes of The Simpsons, and they don't recall seeing what's been posted on the internet. So I don't know. I don't know how true it is. I can't comment on it because I haven't watched every single Simpsons episode that predicts the future. So either created after. I don't know. What's the conspiracy behind it? If you're a Simpsons buff, Six Sumos, and you can tell us now that you've seen stuff and it's happened, then great. Awesome. Freaking tell me and I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Because I believe in this Slick Sumo. Slick Sumo is a legend. One legend of the crypto bits. Yeah, so the doorbell reset itself. I'm glad that my bank account didn't reset itself, because that would have been pretty depressing. Maybe for some people that would have been a good thing. But this manipulations is good, because look at the relative strength index now getting reset. 66,243 is the support line. If we don't get a bounce back above that 67,612, we have created this resistance and support lines now. They've been there for a good year. Absolutely a good year. Chain Fraser has been a member for 27 months. Wow, that is freaking awesome. That deserves a yeah, boy. Those of you that got speakers on loud, good luck.
Yeah, boy!
I'm sorry if you got children that are in bed asleep and I've just woken them up for playing that track. But 27 months, I mean, that is freaking hardcore. Crypto bits love, and I appreciate you, Paula Chain Fraser. Thank you very much. Let's give it a cheer. Keeping the crypto bits alive. Let's freaking go, legends. So yes, that is currently what we're running out with Bitcoin. I don't know if it's a resistance yet. This is the 1 hour chart. We're almost coming up to the 10 o'clock mark. So of course we're going to be here still after 10 o'clock to see what happens with this new candle. If we are below the 67,612, then we are going to stay within this realm here and possibly have some reversal trends. We've got this reversal, possibly we're seeing it on the moving averages right now. But then if we break above the 67,612 and start a new candle, then we're going to chill in here, possibly come down and come back over the next couple of days. But we're not going to see a bull run anytime soon, legends. It's going to take a few weeks at the least, okay? September, October is possibly going to be the bull run. So those of you that have your wagon backed up and you stacked and loaded, I'm holding on, so I don't know what you're doing, whether you're going to jump ship or not. But there's been some decent gains right in crypto. It's not been amazing, but it's made a bit. Hey, we're breaking above. This is good. This is good. See what happens. We've got another 7 minutes to go. What's cracking on in the chat? Don't forget about the crypto side quest, guys. We're early and the crypto market will grow even bigger over the years. I mean, that is great information there for Jurgen A. Not advice at all. He's not giving you any advice, but he's just saying, don't forget the crypto side quests, okay? If there is some great opportunities for you to have some crypto and you got a spare few quid, just pop it in. Doesn't matter if it's $3, doesn't matter if it's $1. Look at Bitcoin back in 2019 when it was at, let's say, $10 and you had $30. You're like, all right, I'm going to buy 3 Bitcoin. How happy would you be now for buying that 3 Bitcoin? 3 Bitcoin for $30 that is now worth 200,000. Okay, it's difficult for somebody to understand that now in the place they're at because people are like, oh, crypto's not going to go that high. It freaking will. Okay, it will go that high. Technology is getting bigger and better. We've got a freaking AI, Johnny Stang. We have an AI Johnny Stang. Those of you that haven't heard AI Johnny Stang, I'll bring AI Johnny Stang back into the room if you want. I don't know, should we ask him what an agronomist is? Shall we ask him what an agronomist is? Let's do that. So let's ask Johnny Stang AI what is an agronomist and see what he comes back with. I think that's going to be a big shout. Okay. Go to the right, Johnny Stang. Use Johnny's voice. What is an agronomist? So Stang has now gone off to scour the information that is needed so that you lot know what an agronomist is. And the voice may be familiar to you, but he does have a bit of a southern voice. Kimberly's in the chat. What's going on? Been a member for 37 months. Let's go, Kimberly. Yeah.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, brilliant. Welcome to the chat, Kimberly. Hope you're enjoying your time at work and not getting into too much trouble. And yeah, all is good in the hood. 37 months. That's pretty impressive, actually. That is pretty impressive. Thank you for your support. Love you lots. What do you use to run it? So I am currently using in-video AI to run Johnny Stang AI. He is pretty awesome. I did a test with him the other day, and yeah, the voice isn't perfect. He's a little bit moody, but I do think seriously that this is the future. To when I'm super busy, to throw out some Johnny Stang AI classroom information so that you're up to date with stuff that's happening. Okay, so if there is Johnny Stang releases a video about a death cross, then think, oh, okay, maybe the chart right now isn't looking great. Okay, so Johnny Stang AI. Let's talk about what does an agronomist do. Here it is. Let's pass on to Johnny Stang. Let's go.
I bet you didn't know that agriculture had its own superhero. Enter the agronomist. So, what's an agronomist? Think of them as plant doctors. They study soil, crops, and the best ways to grow our food. They make sure our veggies and fruits are healthy and tasty. Agronomists use science to solve problems like pests and plant diseases. They even help farmers grow more food using less water. Cool, right? And it's not just fields and farms. Agronomists work in labs too, creating new, better seeds. They're like food wizards. So, next time you munch on an apple, remember, there's an agronomist behind that crunch. Who knew science could be so tasty? Stay curious, and maybe you'll be the next plant hero.
Yes! Johnny Stang AI, let's freaking go. What does an agronomist do? It's pretty accurate, actually. In the basest of sense, that's what we are. We are plant wizards. We are crop doctors. We are all of that. So yeah, there we are. Johnny Stang AI in the house. We'll be using him a hell of a lot more. I think he's really, really cool. Worth the money. He costs the crypto bits £25 a month, but that's funded by the ad revenue that I get every month. It covers it, so it's technically free. Okay, so Johnny Stang AI is paid for by himself on top of all the other stuff that I have to pay for, like TradingView and all that kind of bull crap. But it's fine. Okay, we are building crypto bits. It's time for crypto bits to now step up another level, to get new viewers in, get some fresh meat, some new visionaries, some more exciting people in the chat. I mean, pretty easily we have 10 people in listening all the time, but it's not 10 people, is it? It's 100 people that are dipping in now and listening to what's going on in the Stang room. But yeah, we can ask Johnny Stang AI any question. Can I download him to tell me bedtime stories? Should we do a bedtime story? Whilst we're waiting for this new candle to develop, which it is now, it's 10 o'clock. Let's get Stang to tell Cedric a bedtime story. Okay, eating an apple now, thinking about the agronomist. Yes. So, Cedric, what is the theme of the bedtime story? It can be whatever you want. This is your creation, Cedric, for a bedtime story. I'll give you a couple of minutes to work that out whilst I get Johnny Stang programmed. So in Johnny's voice, tell a bedtime story with dreamy music playing quietly in the background. Do you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to bring the screen across so you can see it. Here it is. Welcome to Johnny AI. So I'm saying in Johnny's voice, tell a bedtime story with dreamy music playing quietly in the background about. So what is it going to be about? I'll just go back to the chat, see if Cedric has replied. Something to make me fall asleep really fast. Okay, so Holochain Fraser has put a crypto bedtime story. So let's do that. So about a crypto bedtime story that will make me fall to sleep fast. Base the bedtime story on a fairy tale adventure. At the end of the script, say, this was your personal bedtime story, Cedric. Good night, my brother. There we go. And then we just create. That's all we do. Do I need to cheer fairy tale? There we go. Cedric, that's fine. Right, create a video. So the video is now being created. It's analyzing what we have typed in the text at the top. Okay, so as you can see, I've made it pretty vague. I've said that we're going to have a crypto bedtime story that's going to make you fall asleep. Okay, the audience is going to be crypto enthusiasts, and we're going to make the look and feel dreamy. And the platform that we're going to add to is obviously YouTube. So you get to choose. You can have bedtime listeners. You can have fairy tale lovers. Let's go for crypto. Maybe we'll go to bedtime listeners or fairy tale. It's got to be fairy tale lovers, isn't it? Let's see what happens by putting fairy tale lovers. And then the look and feel is going to be dreamy. And the platform is obviously YouTube. So we press continue. And then what that happens is it creates the music. It creates a video. And it also creates the Johnny AI sound. So I had to give it permission to be able to speak using the tone of my voice. And that's the best way that we can do it is using the tone of my voice, because it has a southern accent, right? Johnny Stang AI has a southern English accent. So it's not perfect. There's a bit more work that I need to do. I need to create. You've got to record a 30-second video, not video, a 30-second voice memo, and then you add it into InVideo AI, and then it uses that. So I don't know. It's freaking magic, innit? Is what it is. So this is currently building the video, and it's already called itself the Crypto Fairy Tale Bedtime Story for Cedric. I wonder if Cedric falls asleep listening to the fairy tale bedtime story. I'm so excited to listen to this. I wonder how long the story is going to be. It's probably going to be a couple of minutes. They usually are, maybe 1 minute and a half. But I am so freaking excited about this. Yes, legends! Yes, legends! Let's have it! Johnny Stang AI in the freaking house. 43% will get. Ooh, it's dreamy. Okay, legends, here we go. Let's press the play button and make sure you're smashing that like, because this is so much fun. I think I need to like myself that this is really good fun. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's press it.
Ever wondered what happens when magic meets the digital world?
Oh!
Let me tell you a story that will whisk you away to dreamland. Under the twinkling stars, young Cedric the Brave set out on quest.
What? Did they just call it Cedric the Brave? They just called it Cedric the Brave! What the... Cedric the Brave! Yes! Okay. I need to calm down. Right. Cedric the Brave. A fairy tale story about Cedric the Brave in the digital world.
Guided by the glow of enchanted fireflies, he ventured deep into the forest, where he stumbled upon a shimmering portal. Stepping through, Cedric found himself in a land where cryptocurrency was not just digital, but magical.
What? No, don't!
Gold coins danced in the air, and each blockchain was a sparkling path leading to hidden treasures. With every step, Cedric was accompanied
What?
by a gentle breeze that whispered secrets.
Let's give it time to catch up, okay? And let's just try and process, okay, what we wrote and the story is coming out with. This is just incredible. Okay, hopefully this is gonna work. I don't know why we've got buffer face, but anyway, this is exciting.
Of the cryptic realm. He met friendly creatures who shared tales of digital fortunes and taught him the art of trading ethereal gems.
Ooh.
As the night grew deeper, Cedric found a cozy nook by a babbling brook where he rested his head. The brook sang a lullaby and the stars above twinkled a soft good night. This was your personal bedtime story, Cedric. Good night, my brother.
Yeah! That's freaking awesome! Oh my, oh, I'm so excited about this. Legends, you can get in video AI for free. Okay, there is a free version, but it doesn't. You can't physically have your own voice, but it does have some standard voice. But oh my god, that was incredible. Okay, so personally, right, this is what we can do. So I think the music was too high, so I can now tell it. I know you can't see it, but there's a text box here, so I can put reduce the volume of the music by 60%, okay? Because I thought the music was too loud. So I can tell AI to reduce the music by 60% and add large text subtitles. Okay, so this is the power of a video AI. It's created the video, but I now want to reduce the music by 60% and add large text subtitles. So I do that and then I press generate. I know sadly you can't see it, I'm sorry. It's just how the crypto bit screen is played up. So I then press generate. And there we go. Look. Reduce the volume of the music by 60% and add large text subtitles. So it now goes off into space and then and just does it. Like literally does it. So if we now go back, fingers crossed, the video should have, now it does, it has subtitles, and then the music will be reduced by 60%.
Ever wondered what happens when magic meets the digital world? Let me tell you a story that will whisk you away to dreamland. Under the twinkling stars, young Cedric the Brave set out on a quest. Guided by the glow of enchanted fireflies, he ventured deep into the forest, where he stumbled upon a shimmering portal. Stepping through, Cedric found himself in a land where cryptocurrency was not just digital, but magical. Gold coins danced in the air, and each blockchain was a sparkling path leading to hidden
Goddamn buffer face!
treasures. With every step, Cedric was accompanied by a gentle breeze that whispered secrets of the cryptic realm. He met friendly creatures who shared tales of digital fortunes and taught him.
Let's just like appreciate the fact that the AI has found this elf when he's talking about these cryptic creatures. Like, how cool is that? I've done freaking nothing, like no work for this.
The art of trading ethereal gems. As the night grew deeper, Cedric found a cozy nook by a babbling brook where he rested his head. The brook sang a lullaby and the stars above twinkled a soft good night. This was your personal bedtime story, Cedric. Good night, my brother.
Like, come on. This has to happen. So CryptoBits has Johnny Stang AI. This is going to be a game changer, okay? So, just talking about the whole going abroad thing. Obviously, in September I go to America, and we'll be creating the videos, as you could probably guess. Johnny Stang AI will be part of it as well, because I asked it, because we're going to the Griffith Observatory Tower as well in LA, and I asked it to talk about the Griffith Observatory Tower in LA. So we'll be doing like the videos, and I'll be talking whilst I'm walking around. But then there's going to be like these little side clips in between each video that talks about the history of the Griffith Observatory Tower, of the Hollywood sign, etc. But just watch this, all right? Legends, this is unbelievable. I'm blown away by this technology. You ready for this? You ready for this? Let's go.
Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Today I'm taking you to one of Los Angeles' most iconic landmarks, the Griffith Observatory. If you're ever in LA, this place is a must visit. Now let me paint you a picture. Griffith Observatory is perched high on the southern side of Mount Hollywood in Griffith Park. It's not just a building, it's a magical gateway to the stars. Every year, over 1 million people come here to gaze at the universe and enjoy breathtaking views of LA. Inside the observatory, there's so much to explore. The moment you step in, you're greeted by the stunning Foucault pendulum, which demonstrates the Earth's rotation.
Obviously, it's buffering because the YouTube live stream is obviously taking as much bandwidth as it possibly can. That's all it is. But you get the grip, okay? So the journey to America this year is going to be out of this world using Johnny Stang AI. I'm just so freaking excited about it, and I hope you are as well, because it's going to reach out to more people, because there's going to be people coming in where I'm going to be talking about crypto in America, and I'm going to be talking about the travel in and how I got to where I am in life now because of you lot. Of you lot believing in me, because of cryptocurrency, because of starting this amazing journey in business, and just becoming the person that I am today, with the help of some incredible people behind me, egging me on and telling me that they believe in me to do what I'm doing today. So please welcome Johnny Stang AI. This is so much fun, and it's going to be great for the crypto bits, for releasing more and more content. Okay, so whilst we've been doing that, we have got the bounce. Look at it, perfectly on this line. You see what I mean about waiting for new candles? It's really important that you don't panic. If you get to the end of a candle and you've broken above a resistance line, Johnny Stang burps winning back, that you do look for that support, and the candle did close above it, and then we've got the reversal. No stress, everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Loads of people got absolutely wrecked in this manipulation, and then we're back to normal again. It's a real shame that this is what does happen in the crypto world. We do get wrecked sometimes based on this. But AI is crazy, like Stang. Van Alastwell, what is going on, brother? Great to see you. Van Alastwell recently changed his life choices, started a new career. Congratulations to you, my friend. Hope it's going well, and I am pushing this guy to start his own business, and I think he will. He will break one day. But we'll get to do side quests first, which he is doing in his visual sides of work. He's creating banners and stuff for companies doing side quests. So congratulations to Van Alastwell for doing what we now call side quests. He's got a normal job, 9 to 5, whatever it is, and then on a weekend or an evening, Van Alastwell was doing these side quests to earn extra income. Okay, Van Alastwell was already doing it. Okay, he's making things happen. He's making it happen. So this is what CryptoBits is all about, taking the stress out of stuff like this, understanding that we don't panic in the charts if we see manipulation. We look at where the next resistance and support is, and we follow the chart to make sure that we are getting super wrecked. And we didn't. We broke above the resistance, which is this line here, and it became support over here. It became the support, and then we disappeared back off up to the upside. Why did we disappear back off up to the upside? Well, because the relative strength index became overbought, meaning that we had to have a reversal back up to bring the relative strength index back in line, just slightly above that 50 to 60 mark. It's kind of like the chill period. So there we are. We're probably going to now test over the next few hours the resistance and then bounce back down again, like we have been doing for certainly the past few hours. There's a lot of hours there, but yeah. So that is that. Van Sweat is now on holiday. So, legends, I hope you enjoyed tonight's random show. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and we learned about the inverse head and shoulders with hot. Things are looking good for hot. We do have beta up and coming. Went up when Trump stopped speaking. Brilliant. Instantly forgot what he said, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. We've forgotten about what happened. So boom, let's get back in. Johnny Stang AI spoke about the inverse head and shoulders in great depth. He has released a video this evening about the Bitcoin halving, understanding the Bitcoin halving. He got a bit wrong at the end to say, look forward to the next Bitcoin halving in 2024. Well, that's already happened. So there's things that I do need to manually check and make sure that what Stang's saying is true. We already have had the Bitcoin halving, so we're now at 3.125 blocks. But yeah, Stang is here to stay, and I'm so excited to have him round. So legends, it is time for us to call it quits, and I've really enjoyed myself. And I look forward to seeing you in the next few days. We'll do a couple of live streams, probably out and about, because I'm going to be flat out now with work. We're almost at harvest. So in the Combine Harvester, so you'll see me in the Combine Harvester talking about crypto and doing loads of crazy stuff. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you again for the generous donations that we've had this evening from Holochain Gigolo and those that have carried on being a members. Holochain at Fraser for 27 months and Kimberly for 37 months, which is awesome. So thank you very, very much for your continued support, legends. And we'll see you in the next one. Stay out of trouble. And of course, as always, peace, you freaking legends. Now I'm going to try and find the music, haven't I, to make it look really, really, really smooth. All right. In a bit, stay out of trouble, peace, and all that. Ciao, cowboys and legends. Yes, Holochain Fraser with the £5. Okay, we'll do more lives. I freaking love it. I've had so much fun. I feel great. You lot are legends, and yeah, appreciate the donations, and Cedric the Great, Cedric the Brave, or whatever he's called. What a legend. In a bit, peace.